My name is Yana. I'm a social worker here, and I know you were referred to me by a primary physician. So you want to tell me about it? Why you think you were referred?
Yeah. So I went to my doctor last week because I've been feeling like really on edge lately. Um, just finding that like I'm very nervous. I have times during the day where like my heart starts beating really quickly and I don't feel calm or settled. And I feel like very anxious feelings all the time. So I went to my doctor's hoping that maybe he can help me, maybe put me on some kind of medication or something to just ease some of the feelings that I've been feeling.
Okay. And I see here in the report that you mentioned that you've been drinking a little bit more that you want to. Do you want to tell something about that?
Yeah, I always like to drink. But lately, the past few weeks or so, I've been finding that I'm drinking more than what I usually do.
Mhm.
So yeah, he asked me about that a little bit last week.
Um, okay. And what do you usually drink? Like what type of drinks do you prefer?
Yeah, so I used to, I mean, like I always liked drinking wine, and I used to drink like maybe a few times a week, like with my husband at dinner. But now, like I'm drinking more, and I'm drinking myself a lot. Like when I come home from work, before I even like eat dinner, I start drinking then. And then I'll also continue to have with my dinner.
Okay. So you find you drink wine, right?
Yeah,
And,
I really like wine.
but I hear that you've been drinking daily with after work, and you think like it's helping you with your anxiety.
Yeah, because I just come home and I don't know what to do, and I think like maybe I'll just have a drink and it'll just calm me down a little bit.
Okay. And how many drinks per week, or you say you have an average? You said you have how many drinks per day do you have?
Maybe like two every night.
Two every night? Okay.
Yeah,
So that would make like 14 drinks per week.
yeah, maybe more on the weekends.
Okay, so a little more than that. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is it that you like about alcohol?
Well, I like the taste,
Hmm.
and I also like when I come home and I'm feeling pretty anxious and pretty nervous and stressed out. After a glass or two, I definitely feel more relaxed.
Okay. So you like how it tastes and it helps you to really
Yeah.
feel better in the evening. I hear you. And what is it that you don't like about alcohol?
Well, sometimes if I drink too much, I can definitely feel like I get a little like dizzy and tired and not really feeling my best.
Okay. Um, Let me ask you this. Have you had any stressful situation or feeling overwhelmed in the past?
Yeah, I had a time a few years ago where I was feeling kind of similar to this,
Mhm.
and I started going to yoga. I did that for a little bit.
Okay, wonderful. So you dealt with stress by changing your behaviors and adding activities to release stress, like exercise, yoga, mindfulness. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
So you feel like you've had some success in the past by dealing with your stress and anxiety.
yeah, the yoga helped. Yeah, like you said, it was a lot of like meditation, things like that. So it did help me.
That's wonderful. So what I hear is that if you decide to make changes right now, you can draw from your past experiences. Um, I have another question. How important for you to do something about your drinking right now? If we take a scale from 0 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 not important at all, 10 complete super important. Where are you?
Well, I'd say like I guess maybe somewhere in the middle because even though I do like the drinking, I know that I definitely feel like that the increase in the past few weeks, and I know that I don't want it to get more. Like I'm okay with it what it is now, but I think like more than that would be too much. So I like it. but I don't want it to become too much. And like, I know some people who, it's really kind of taken over their life. So I'd say maybe like a 6. Like I want to, but like I think I'm still pretty good now.
Okay, well, 6 is pretty high up there.